What's going on, guys? Chump Change XD here. Hope you're all doing well and having a really great day. Today we're going to be opening a package. I think this is the brand new GoldShell BYTE, but it looks like it's been shipped from DHL, and I think customs got into this because there's some clear tape, and that's a big old slice right there where somebody didn't care opening it. So I think that's what this is. Let me open it up and let's check it out. And that's exactly what it is. The brand new GoldShell BYTE. This is like a little tiny, like a mini blower style box miner, which is pretty neat, with removable cartridges. So we'll take those out in just a second. But what comes in the package was this BYTE, right, with the two cards already in it. Actually, a pretty neat designed wall plug. Now, I've never seen this. So they have three different style ends here. Obviously, one for the US, and then the other two, I'm not really sure where this is in the world, like China and UK or something. Let me know if I'm wrong. I have absolutely no idea. But that's really cool. And then there is a generic wall brick that this, I'm assuming, yeah, it slides right into that. And the adapters here do the same thing. That is so clutch. GoldShell, good on you for doing this, because that is huge. When we get these miners and we have a plug that has this end on it, you're just screwed and you need to go find another plug to be able to get the thing into the wall. So that's what it is. It's pretty neat. All right, anyways, let's see. So this is, again, from GoldShell. Now, full transparency, they sent this unit over to me for review, so I didn't have to spend any of my own money on it. I know at the time of recording, they just dropped a tweet, actually, this morning. So we'll go and see how much this thing is actually going for, what it's projected to make. Now, what I'm gathering from this unit, it is so new and I really don't know too much about it. These two little cartridges, let me just take one out. So, like, it's either the left or the right one. One of them is ALEO and one of them is Dogecoin and Litecoin mining, script mining. So you can do two different algorithms mining simultaneously, from what I understand. So this is a cartridge here. Oh, it does say model DG card. All right, so this is the Dogecoin Litecoin card. It looks like a little hard drive, like a little SSD. That's exactly the same plug style that you'd have. I wonder if you could just plug this into your computer and get it mining. I'm not going to do that. I bet you could, though. All right, so that is the Dogecoin card. Now let's see. I think I need to open that. Stick that in, and then it clicks. All right, this is actually super easy to remove too, which is pretty cool. And I guess you could take these out while the other side is running, which is pretty neat. And this is the AE card. All right, so that's pretty cool. So this side mines ALEO, that side mines Dogecoin, Litecoin, and yeah, same thing. They look exactly the same. Dude, this is freaking cool. This is actually a really neat design, to be honest. I was very confused when I originally saw the pictures of this miner. I didn't fully understand that the cartridge, because they sent us a picture with this thing halfway out, and I had no idea what the hell that was. I thought the miner looked like that. I didn't realize that this was a cartridge that's removable. Super neat. All right, so let's, you know what? Let's open the computer and see what the specs are. So this is that image I was telling you guys about. I didn't realize that it was two cartridges, because they only sent this kind of explaining BYTE, but they didn't tell us the options here. So I guess there is card options. Again, you could purchase on their site. Yeah, the DG card, the AE card, and the charger if you want it. Obviously, the whole BYTE thing, you need it. So I guess that comes with a free DG card. If that's actually free or not, you guys can determine that. So these are the specs. The AE card's 5.5 mega hashes at 65 watts. The DG card is 80 mega hashes at 65 watts. So looking over here at ASIC miner value, you can see we're at 10 cents per kilowatt hour right now. I'm going to scroll down a little bit. The BYTE is here. Now, they only have the ALEO card on file here, right? They don't have the Dogecoin card, and they actually have the wattage wrong. I think they're calculating for both of the cards. Actually, I'm not even sure, because it says 5.5 mega hashes. So they just got this wrong. This is supposed to be 65 watts. So 5.5 mega hashes at 65 watts. Let me just go back to that site and double check. Yeah, 5.5 at 65. Oh, and you know what? Actually, I'm not sure if you actually need the full BYTE if you have one of these mini server cases, or chassis rather, now that I think about it. So I think you might just be able to put the cartridge in there. That's why they sell them separately. Interesting. All right, back on track. Sorry, squirrel. All right, so $1.48 it says you're making over here. Obviously, it'll be a little bit more. I mean, let's be real. It's not going to be too significant because, yeah, the wattage really isn't that crazy. But $1.48, we'll say like $1.50 or $1.60 roughly, right? Now let's go to this over here. This is a Dogecoin calculator. This is Coin Wars with the Z.com. I put in 80 mega hashes at 65 watts, 10 cents for electric rate, and we're making 6 cents a day. So collectively, we're probably making roughly around $1.60 a day, right? After electricity costs and all that. So I don't know. This thing might be worth it to some people. It might not be worth it to others. You guys can let me know down in the comments below. But we got to set this thing up. So let's do that right now. So first things first, I went to my phone, okay? And I chose GoldShell BYTE right here to connect to. So once I connected to that, I went to the GoldShell app. So this is it. They named it GoldShell Zone. So I'm going to choose Add Miner. And this is how I'm going to find the IP address. So you can see the local IP 192.168.77.1. So I'm going to now connect to that same connection on my laptop, which I already have done. As you can see, I'm going to type in that local IP, and it will bring me to the GoldShell's dashboard here, so I could set everything up. So I actually already unlocked it. When you first get to it, it's going to be in Chinese, right? So you're going to have to change it to English. I think that's Chinese. Don't judge me if it's not. Then you can add your pool settings, right? LTC and ALEO. It might be easier to do all this stuff right now prior to putting in your your Wi-Fi rather information. Once you put this Wi-Fi information in, you're going to lose the GUI here. It's not going to be connected anymore. So you're going to have to take this thing and hit a little reset button that's inside the center of that little circle next to the power cord. So you got to use like a safety pin or something to push it and hold it for 10 seconds to reset it if you did this step and you screwed it up and you're stuck. So that's a little pointer for you. But anyways, let me get the pool and stuff situated here. Again, LTC and ALEO. It's cool that both boards pop up. And we'll see what happens. Okay, so I got all the information in there now. You can see my LTC address, or this is F2 pool, right? So you have to put in your account and then your password when you're actually adding it. And you can see F2 pool stratum right there. Same thing with the ALEO. I'm mining to F2 pool just to keep things simple, right? Obviously, first, you're going to have to unlock your dashboard here. It's going to say admin, and then it's 1 through 9 for the password, just so anybody knows. I'm going to choose apply right now. I'm going to say never. I don't need to save anything. All right, so that should be good. Obviously, it's not going to turn green and start mining because we don't have the Wi-Fi hooked up. So we have card 0, ALEO. Card 1, ALEO. Why do they both say ALEO? I don't know. I'm going to leave them both on. That's interesting, actually. I don't know if that's going to work. Is that going to work? Do I have to uncheck this? No? It's checked. All right, whatever. Hash rate mode, that's where it's at. So we're going to have to see, I guess. Hopefully these pool settings situate themselves. I don't know why. That's weird, though. I don't know about that. We'll keep it on hash rate mode. All right, system. I'm going to choose my mining network. We're going to log into this. Once I log into this, we're going to lose the GUI. So, yeah, let's do it. All right, just like I said, the GUI has been lost. So now I'm going to connect my phone to the same Wi-Fi, which is mining, right? We're going to go back to GoldShell. And we're going to add the miner. As you can see, BYTE is there. I'm going to choose that. Click add. Okay, that is the new local IP because it's on a different network. So there you go. You should be able to get back into it on your laptop if you connect to this same Wi-Fi as well. I don't know what I'm supposed to do inside here, to be honest. But anyways, all right, you can see it's a perfect way to find the IP address for these miners. So 10.200.0.164 is my local IP for this. And then again, this is the unlock your unit part, right? So it's just 1 through 9, and the username is admin. I'm going to choose unlock. All right, so it says ALEO cards status. Card recognized, card recognized. Okay, 0 and 1. So if you scroll all the way down, it gives you the specs of the cards, which is pretty neat, right? But also, I didn't see this page at all when I was logged into it the other way. But looking at it, it says we've been up for 44 minutes. So typically, when you guys actually set up these miners, you should go down and reset it. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to restart the miner. and see if this picks up after that. All right, so this is the next day. I got in touch with somebody over at GoldShell, my man James, shout out to him. So we got this thing up and mining. You can see we have the ALEO card actually pulling, but the LTC card is not working. So what I am going to do is actually double check that I have this stratum correct, and then I'm going to restart it and see if that works. But what I had to do was actually update the firmware right here. Okay, if you guys need to update, you go into System, you go to Firmware, and you update the firmware with the downloadable link. So I downloaded it twice by accident, but this is it right here. So what I'll do is I'll put a link to that in a Google Drive down in the description below if anybody gets stuck that purchases this unit. But again, as of right now, only the ALEO part of the miner is working. You can see the green shovel there. Litecoin is still black or grayed out, so it's not working. So let me just double check this, restart, and we'll see if we can get it to kick back up. Okay, everything's all restarted. Unfortunately, LTC is still not working, but this ALEO part of the unit is actually the most important anyways, and that is working. So let's go to my DX pool. You can see it's registering right there, ALEO byte. We have 5.69 mega hashes. Obviously, the last hour is only 1.42 because it hasn't been running that long. Needless to say, this thing works. They're just having hiccups with the LTC side of things, which is totally understandable. I think it's something to do with the registration here. There should be like a LTC option, and then I believe this will work totally fine. Again, they are trying to cram 2 miners into one modularly, you know, so you have to kind of bear with them, I guess. But that firmware update did work for the ALEO side of things. So again, once the new firmware is out, what I'll do is I'll leave a link down in the description below, or I'll update the link down in the description below for you guys to update the firmware, so it should fix both sides of things. But until then, this thing is working fantastic, and you can see how small this thing is compared to my mouse. It is literally a tiny, small form factor of a unit, which is pretty cool, and I do like this thing. I think it's pretty neat for what it is. And to be honest, this little plug, by the way, is good for 120 or 240, so that is a giant plus. Let me know what your thoughts are on this byte down in the comments below, and once I get a fix for it, I'll make an updated video. You guys stay safe. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.